This program is suitable for most people. However, it should not replace a supervised exercise program. Please consult your local doctor before commencing an exercise program, especially if you have one or more of the following: have had joint surgery, any medical condition affecting your heart, lungs or blood pressure, joint inflammation, you have not been doing regular exercise. Stop exercising immediately if you experience one or more of the following: chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, numbness or tingling in the arms or legs, severe pain or discomfort in your joints. The producers and distributors disclaim any liability or loss, personal or otherwise, resulting from procedures in this program.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Move It or Lose It Australia. My name is Almas Khan. You've also known me previously as Aruz Raza. We are here today in a very, very beautiful St Kilda Botanical Gardens in Melbourne, Victoria. It is very beautiful today. The sun has come out when we were not expecting, which is a Melbourne thing, and we all know, we all get used to it eventually. It took me a few years, but I'm there now. So thank you so much for all the feedback that you have given me. It is very encouraging and overwhelming, and I'm very happy that whatever I have done in this program has benefited you so much. So today I will follow the same pattern as I've done before and make sure that I am slow so you can follow through with me. Anyway, so today we're going to focus on something different. It is still related to what we've done in the past, but something a little bit different. Now, if you've been watching me and you know that I speak about energy more than the actual physical body, only because, 99% is energy and 1% is your physical body. And if you want references, you can look up Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, where he has scientifically actually proven that we are, 99% energy and 1% the physical body that you see here with your eyes. Now, the thing that a lot of people, especially my viewers, they are aware of about the energy centers that I talk about. But in case if you're not aware, or this is the first time you're watching me and you go like, oh my God, what is she talking about? So we want to make sure that you are aware as well. But I know most of you watching the program, you are very well aware what those energy centers are. So for those who are not aware, we have 7 energy centers in our body, starting with your legs as the root. Your hips are your sacral, your solar plexus, which is above the belly button, your heart, of course, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Now, these energy centers have different attributes, personality traits, colors, a lot of things associated with them. But today, we're going to focus on the solar plexus. And you ask me why? Because this is a program that wants you to get moving, and all your motivation, your discipline, your movement comes from the solar plexus, as in the sun of your body. Like one of those days when you don't have the motivation and you take the membership, you get the clothes, you get ready, you put the alarm, the next day you hit the snooze button and you sleep. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We need to address that problem before we get into any kind of exercise or even diet or any kind of thing that requires you to be motivated and disciplined for it. Now, solar plexus, as I said, is the sun of your body. So today's episode, we're going to focus on the exercises that are going to focus on this part, or the upper abs if you want to be more specific. And we're going to fire up your sun, and hopefully it will keep you motivated till the end of the program to keep exercising. If not, then you can maybe do the exercise one more time, and I guarantee you will stay motivated. So the exercise we'll be doing in our first segment, it's called the sun salutation. It is a combination of, depending on how you want to look at it, 7 to 14 different yoga poses. We're going to do them slowly 7 times to make sure we fire up the sun in our body. Now, the idea with the sun salutation is to do it ideally at sunrise or near to sunrise, so that when the sun is rising, you have the same impact in your body. Now, the other things that are associated with the solar plexus are other than your motivation, your discipline. The imbalances look like too much ego or too much control. So you might want to watch those things, because we all know they don't serve their purpose, that whatever we are here for. The most important purpose of the solar plexus is around your self-worth. I see a lot of people with not understanding their own power, their own worth. It is very easy to get into issues around blame, guilt, around feeling a victim, but that's not where you want to be. You want to take your control back and be in a position where you can actually empower and change your own life. Anyway, I am going to move into, tie my hair, sit down to get ready for the sun salutation, while I advise you do the same, and we will take a short break and come back to you. Welcome back after the break. You can see I've got my mat, or some sort of a mat anyway, a picnic mat, because we're out here in the Botanical Garden today, St Kilda. I've got my hair up just so that they don't disturb me, so that I can focus on the sun salutation, or in Sanskrit, it's called, I may not get this right, so don't count on this, Surya Namaskar. I think it stands for, obviously the sun salutation. The sun's come out as well, like really, really come out. It's nice and sunny, so we had to move a little bit to find some shade, so that I'd still look nice and bright. Just kidding. All right, well, let's get into it. I will make sure that we are, so the most important thing apart from following each and every sequence is your breathing. It's very important. So we'll do 7 of these. We'll do them really slowly so you can follow through, and we'll do right, left, that's counted as 1. Okay, we're going to do in that way, we'll kind of do 14, but right and left, so that makes it a total of 7. And why are we doing 7? Because we have 7 energy centers, and I'll tell you along the way which pose is impacting which energy center. So although the major impact is on your solar plexus, all the other energy centers tend to get balanced as well. And the other thing is, make sure, or try, make sure it's probably putting too much pressure. Try to repeat it every day to keep the momentum going, because the body learns only via repetition. You wonder why? It's because your body is 80% water, and water has memory of some days, which you can Google how long is the memory of water, and your body being 80% water, it retains that memory. And that's why it takes roughly about 3 to 4 months before you see any impact of exercise or diet or whatever. It's just because the water has retained a memory of, I don't know, whatever bad habits that you've been carrying on, and it takes 3 to 4 months to let that go. By the way, that's what the technique behind the water manifestation is. Well, if you have ever watched that on YouTube, they say about, saying something to the water and it'll manifest it for you. The whole idea is because your water, you're putting the emotion into the water, emotion being energy in motion. And that's how the water manifestation works. Anyway, so back to the sun salutation. Let's start. The focus is breathing. I will be talking at the same time, so I will be a little bit slower. So try to keep up with the pace, okay? And try to really connect to your body. Your body is like that innocent child who's always ready to listen to what you want. Do not, by any case, disclaimer, or push yourself the way you see me. Go as far as you can. Listen to your body, get in tune with your body. So we'll do a couple of deep breaths and then we will get into this, okay? So here we are, stand in front of your mat with your feet closed like a tree. Your hands on your side and your palms facing forward. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. calm yourself down, relax, let everything go. Take a deep breath in and out. Trust. One last one before we start. Take a deep breath in and out. The first step is we're going to raise our arms all the way to the sky. Breathe in. That's up to your crown. And when you breathe out, bring your hands down to your heart. We respect our heart. We appreciate our heart, because heart is what creates the energy that you need to create whatever, and heart is how you feel everything. So we respect our heart. Take a deep breath in and raise your arms all the way back as much as you can. Breathe out and come all the way down to the ground. If you can touch the ground, that's okay, that's fantastic. But if you can't, you can always place your hands behind your thighs if you can't touch the ground. In this pose, you can see how your legs are straight and your back is bent down, looking at your roots, which is your legs, respecting your legs, respecting your roots. Place your hands on the ground. We'll start with the right leg first. I want you to breathe in and put your leg back with your left leg in the front. And yeah, take another deep breath in and look up. Go as far as you can go. That's my push. And breathe out. Take the other leg back as well. Take a breath in and down. Breathe out. Now the next one, go as far as you can. Don't push yourself. Take a deep breath in. Do a cobra pose, exposing your solar plexus, your sun. Look up, all the way opening your throat. And get into a downward dog position. Take a deep breath in and bring the right leg forward. Look all the way up. Your throat chakra is open. Bring your other leg forward. Now you can place your hands on the ground, as I said before, or behind your legs. Hug your legs. Love your legs. Love your roots. They connect you. They help you manifest. They help you moving. And then come all the way up again. And breathe out. And your hands by your side. Now we're going to do the same for the left leg. We did for the right leg. You can keep your eyes open if you want. I like to keep my eyes closed because it helps me to focus and forget what's around me. But you have kids or something on the stove or whatever, so you want to keep your eyes open. You know what? Maybe turn everything off and then just focus on the breathing, on the yoga, on the exercise, okay? We'll do the left side now. So take a deep breath in, same thing, left side, okay? Take a deep breath in. All the way reaching the sky and down to your heart. All the way going up and down to your roots. We hug our roots, hug our legs. Hands either behind your legs or on the ground. Now, with your left leg goes back this time. And you look up, opening your throat, your heart. as much as you can. Don't push yourself. Downward dog. Come down. All the way down. And into a cobra pose. Exposing your solar plexus. Looking up. I usually like a good stretch, but don't stretch yourself too much. Go back into the downward dog. And the left leg comes front again. Look up. And bring your other leg forward. Hands either behind your legs or you're on the ground, whichever you can reach. The whole idea is your body is close to your legs. And we come up. And hands on your side. So that was one sun salutation. Now that you got the idea, I will just do them a little bit faster, just conscious of time. And if we couldn't get to all 7 in the time that we have for this segment, then we will take a break, but you can keep doing and finish your 7 sun salutations, okay? So I'll be slow, but not as slow as before. All right, so let's start all over again. Take a deep breath in. Let's do this. Let's fire up the sun of our body. Make sure you look nice and up into the sky or the roof, whichever works for you. And make sure you hug your legs. And the whole idea behind hugging your legs is just, I know we spoke about before, that could be representation of your anger or abandonment or anything, whatever. But you know what? Whatever you are, whoever you are, gotta love yourself. Good and bad, love yourself. You know, the fingerprints on your hands, for each and every individual, they are unique. And that's how unique you are. Gotta love that. Gotta respect that. That's how unique you are. That's how special you are. You gotta celebrate that. Whatever shape and size, doesn't matter. You can always change it. I know you can. People used to think I'm pear-shaped, now I'm not. And they were like, have you changed? I'm like, no, I decided to change. Decision, intention. Intention is the key. Choice. You always have a choice. So back to the right leg. All the way up. Downward dog. Coming down. All the way up again. Downward dog. Right leg forward. Hug your legs. All the way up and down. Again. Okay. Okay, so that was 3 sun salutations. Keeping an eye on the time, so we will go into a short break. You can continue doing up to 7 if you can, but 5 is good as well. 7 is ideal. So we'll take a break and we'll come back and get into our core exercises. All right guys, welcome back after the short break. So hopefully the sun salutations would have warmed you up enough to be able to do the next set of 5 exercises that I highly recommend if you want to work on building those beautiful abs, if that's what you want. I mean, I do exercises basically to bring my energetic body back into balance, and it helps you look good at the end of the day. And it even helps if you end up building those abs. And the more important thing is if you do end up building that self-worth, because the whole desire or your desire in developing the abs is to actually understand and bring your self-worth and get back in your power. It's funny how I see a lot of people working so hard at the gym, doing those crunches, whatever you call them, but their egos are pretty high. So yeah, it takes a very long time before the abs starts showing up, because under the ego, under the control, the abs are hidden somewhere down there. They're not gonna show up. Anyway, long story short, let's do these 5 exercises, easy ones. Yeah, hopefully you will see your abs. Give it 3 months though. All right, so first exercise, you wanna lie down. All right, you wanna focus on the area above your belly button, okay? That's the area we are focusing at the moment. And what we're gonna do crunches. All right, so hands behind your back, and we'll do 12. Yeah, we'll aim for 12. If at 10 you're huffing and puffing, you can stop. Okay. So you gotta squeeze your the part of your tummy above your belly button. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you will notice by just squeezing your belly to pull yourself up, you won't feel your back strain, you won't feel your neck strain. So that's very important. Now, I would like to show you 3 sets of doing exactly that, but someone tells me here that the time is short, so we will move on to our next exercise. But when you do this in your free time, you want to do 3 sets for more, to be more effective, right? The next one that I want you to do is also similar, but we're going to also engage our legs at the same time. So we get the, the upper belly and the lower belly working together. The whole idea is to squeeze that belly, all right? And we are not squeezing it to make it less, we are squeezing it so that the muscles get some action, all right? So hands behind your ears or neck, but please don't put it behind your neck and you know, get a neck strain or whatever. And your legs up in the air, all right? Like riding a bike in the air, I guess. And then squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, can anyone tell me why I did 20? Well, because it has to be 10 on each side. I've got 2 legs. Unless if you got 3, you can do 30, but I've got only 2. I'm just messing. All right, so that was the second exercise. You want to do 3 segments, or sort of 3 times the same exercise. 3 is a good number. You can do 4 if you want. That's totally your choice. But 3 is a good starting point. And as I said, you can do 10. You can then, once you get into a practice, you can do 12. Once you have more practice, then you can do 15. 3 sets of 15. And yeah, hopefully, I know the abs is a big dream for everyone. You will get them. It's not rocket science. You have to let the ego also go. The next one is challenging for a lot of people. And I say this to everyone who don't value their time and they don't realize how much is 1 minute. I tell them to do a plank. Then you know how long is 1 minute. So that's exactly what we will be doing today. But again, we don't want to be straining our back. So you don't have to do it a minute. But if you can do a minute, that's fantastic. I will go for anywhere to 30 to 45 seconds on my timer. But as I said, if you can do 1 minute, good on you. But I'll tell you what, after even the 30 seconds, you will realize what the value of a minute. Because in 30 minutes, you will be huffing and puffing already. So you want your elbows on the ground and you don't want to strain your back, all right? So we're gonna start with, we're gonna go 45 seconds, and you have to squeeze your muscles, your belly, and your back needs to be straight. You don't want that. Or you don't want that either. You want balance. Yeah, it's all about the balance. We are 20 seconds down. As I said, if you don't know how long a minute is, you do a plank. Then you know very well what a minute is. We're down 30 seconds, guys. You're doing really, really well. If you're still with me, we're down to 40. We've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And we take a break. Okay, so exercise number 4 is again coming back on your back, lying on your back. Put your feet up, and with your arms, it is reaching like reaching for the stars. But again, we don't want to strain our back or neck. So with your hands down, you, as I said, reaching for the stars, and you want to squeeze your muscles to come up. Not do like this, not your neck, all right? Your tummy muscles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and down. Now again, you're going to be repeating this 3 times, but conscious of the time for the program, we're going to jump into our last exercise. The last exercise is coming all the way up. So you want to have your arms at the back, and again, squeezing through your core. You want to come all the way up. So 1, down again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget to breathe. I like to breathe in when I'm lying down and breathe out when you're coming up. So breathe in, down, breathe out, up. And this is your last one. All right, you have to repeat that 2 more times. Actually, 3 times. We've done 1, so 2 more. So that's it. We've come to the end of the program. I hope you enjoyed it. I very much welcome feedback through the program, through C31, and tell us how much you liked it, or maybe did not like it. Either way, we would love to hear from you. So this is me, Almas Khan, signing off. Until next time, take care. Have a good day. Bye.